Hello everyone, this is Faith Woods with my weekly ministry update for Mission Partners. My thoughts today are about things like Christian unity, equal treatment for all humanity, and above all, having the heart and mind and compassion of Christ. You know, it's not easy to live like Christ because it calls us to break out of our own human tendency to be selfish, to put our own needs first, and to treat others who aren't like us or who disagree with us with disrespect. More than ever right now, it seems like our world is full of discord and division. Few of us would argue that these are challenging times. This just makes me sad in many ways because I see a world that needs Jesus desperately. I know that there are people in every country in the world who feel marginalized, whose needs are overlooked and forgotten, people who are suffering in ways that most of us would find unimaginable, in ways that we could never fully understand.
Хотим сказать спасибо!
We as Christians are the ones who should lead the way in being agents of change, advocates for those who don't have a voice, and hands that work to share compassion and truth with a world that desperately needs it. In a moment, you will hear from our partner in Belarus, Andrei Scheider. He sends us regular updates on the conditions in the country of Belarus. I hear how people in Belarus are suffering because of poverty, and now because of the widespread effects of the coronavirus. He just shared a story with me a couple of days ago that I want to share with you. One of his young workers in his camping ministry, Janas. Janas recently struggled with COVID-19 herself. She was very ill and she was in the hospital for a long time. While she was there, her mother, who was also COVID positive, passed away from the disease. And Janas didn't even find out until after she was released from the hospital. Now the family's struggling tremendously without an income earner. These kinds of tragedies are happening around the world. And I'm happy that we, as a ministry, are able to do something for the children and families like Janas in Belarus this summer. Listen as Andrei explains how MPI is partnering with Together Camping to reach out to families in poverty-stricken villages during the ongoing pandemic.
Dear friends, my name is Andrei Scheider and I am the leader of Christian camping ministry in Belarus. Every year we reach hundreds of young people for Christ through Christian camps, outreaches, youth meetings and other activities. 2 years ago, God put in our hearts to go to the villages where nobody else goes and people never heard about Christ, and they're so poor and they're so needy. And we started sending teams of volunteers to some of the most poor villages in Belarus. We started to carry out 3 days evangelistic camps for children, and we ourselves were so impressed how difficult life is there and how poor some people are, and at the same time how hungry they are for the love of God. Many children got saved at those camps and their lives been changed. During a year we continued the work. We started monthly follow-up meetings in those villages, started to work with families and build relationships with the children's parents. But this summer will be different for us and for everyone. The situation in Belarus with COVID-19 is really serious because we don't have quarantine or strict restrictions. Many people in those villages are sick with COVID-19 and struggle with the consequences of the pandemic. Now, more than ever, they need God. We see how God is changing their hearts, how they are coming to Christ. And Christ has not changed. He is the same yesterday, today and forever. He wants to reach these children, especially now, in this difficult time when their parents struggle with coronavirus and some of them have really no means of living. We've been receiving requests from families in these villages who have lost their jobs and have no money even to feed their children. At this time, we want to become the hands of Christ, taking care of these children and their families. This summer we will run a number of small camps in the villages with appropriate safety measures, of course, running all activities according to our state regulations. We will help those who are in desperate need, supplying masks, sanitizers, food packages and other means of living. Many of our leaders who themselves just recovered from COVID-19 now commit their time, their lives to reach others who need help. We understand that in these difficult times we must serve people even more. It says in the Bible, where sin increased, grace increased all the more. People who are suffering now, they matter to us. We are to bring them hope and help. As a good Samaritan who did not pass by, we cannot stay away from these families. We cannot pass by knowing the needs of these children. And thank you for your help and your support. Thank you for your open and loving hearts. Thank you for staying with us hand by hand, ministering to the people of Belarus. May God bless you abundantly and keep you safe. We invite you to join with us in this great and vital work of reaching out people in Belarus. God bless you.
We're so excited to be a part of this opportunity. I'm asking everyone who cares about children, everyone who wants to see kids protected and wants to give them an extra safe and fun experience this summer to help me bring back smiles. Together we can share Christ with kids, and we can do it in a fun and safe way in villages in Belarus where people are living in terrible poverty, and we can give them the supplies that they need to help keep them safe through this pandemic. All you have to do is click on the top right corner on the link to help us bring back a smile this summer. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and watch our weekly video updates.